Coming to you today from Portland, Oregon, on the banks of the beautiful Willamette River. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. And here we can check out the story for him.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A.?
Kevin, thanks very much. C.J. McCollum has talked about the bond between the city of Portland and the Blazers team. He said the connection comes in part because we're isolated in the Pacific Northwest, far from the rest of the world. Basketball's the only major sport, so the city's poured its heart and soul into this team. Well, Blazer fandom has certainly been part of Rip City's DNA for a very long time. Kevin?
Portland is indeed one of the great cities in the NBA. David, thank you. Now we'll look at Memphis's starting group. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Brandon Clark is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5. And for the Trailblazers, Lillard and Hood work together in the backcourt. Enes Kanter is out there with Robert Covington. And it's Jones in at the 3 spot. And the Trailblazers start out with the ball. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Outside, Jones. Hood for 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
The timing, the execution. Nice job by Hood, not hesitating, and instead taking and shooting right away.
Here's Morant. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here's Kanter. Over Valanciunas. Kanter's shot is off. Anderson against Kanter. Now here's Brooks. He's tightly guarded. Good D by Covington. Brooks against Jones. It's rebounded by Memphis. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland.
Going against a conference opponent, one that outplayed them head-to-head last season, a chance for payback.
Now here's Anderson. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Poked loose. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. The Grizzlies with another miss. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Morant against Lillard. The dish now to Kanter. Second chance shot, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Brandon Clark.
Well, known for his unique personality, Kanter also remains a solid role player, someone his teammates enjoy playing with.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of the game.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
And add Valanciunas to the list of traditional bigs who are trying to stretch out their games. Last year, he shot more threes per contest than in any other season. And he actually hit them in a decent clip.
Valanciunas, that's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Oh, I love the rabid intensity right there. Valanciunas, he is capable of doing real damage on the offensive boards.
Morant with the steal. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You take a look at the Trailblazers, right there in 5th position, middle of the pack in the conference. And, of course, Memphis, a half game back.
And, guys, when you look at Memphis, they had the kind of hot and cold start that we've kind of come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of a breakout season.
They do look like they're the same kind of team they were last year. Good, but not special.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Brooks against Jones. And that one's good. Brooks.
And even though Valanciunas has added the 3-ball to his game, his value to this team really lies elsewhere.
Yes, yeah. He better know where his bread is buttered and stay in his lane. There's no question he's there to be a space eater. Look, think about it. He gives you high-level rebounding, efficient scoring inside. If he wants more minutes on the floor, the improved jump shot is key for him.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Grizzlies with the rebound. Valanciunas has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Anderson outside. Down low. Here's Clark. He's off on that one. And it's Portland the other way. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here.
And what a selfish play from Lillard. He has no problem giving it up, especially when his teammate's wide open.
And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
And then it starts to become a mental block. You start to think, oh, man, I can't miss the next one.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
Memphis shooting their first free throws here tonight. And the first one drops. And so Clark nails both of them.
And one of the biggest surprises last year for Memphis, Brandon Clark, brought not only the energy, the rebounds, the block shots, he brought the three-point shooting.
Now here's Cantor. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Doesn't go for him.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Morant with it. Cantor covering. Morant kicks to Brooks. And again, Memphis no good. A player known for his athleticism, Clark's skill set may have been underappreciated by people in personnel.
Not only the long-range shooting, Clark showed up with a terrific floater, hit his free throws, he even started creating for others by the end of last year.
Brooks with the bounce pass. Valanciunas passes to Brooks. Buries it from three-point range. Brooks has got 5 points so far.
A huge part of Brooks' attack is that he understands how crucial it is that he continues to hit this shot.
Lillard dishes to Cantor. Pass to Hood. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
I thought that one was going to go down. Mid-range jumpers. Oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
Now here's Jones. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. And Lillard gets it to go.
Well, Lillard has some ridiculous handles. His ball control simply sublime.
Morant looking around. Lets a floater go. Can't hit that one.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Good